So guys, welcome again to another episode of the WSXM podcast. As always, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe, to help the channel to grow to new heights. So anyway, we're talking about Mayotte tonight, where Macron is trying to deport Comoros. Comoros is a country that say that Mayotte is their sovereign island. The French still owns Mayotte as a territory, so they are even not part of the EU. So the Macron is trying to deport all Cameroonians from Mayotte back to Comoros, but they're not accepting it because they're saying it's their sovereign island, even though it's owned by the French. It's a political thing. So let's get into the video and then we'll discuss it after. Boom.
It is situated between northwestern Madagascar and northeastern Mozambique in the northern Mozambique Channel in the Indian Ocean, off the coast of Southeast Africa. Grande Terre, also known as Maure, is the largest island in Mayotte. Petite Terre, also known as Pamanzi, is a smaller island that surrounds the two main islands. The Mozambique Channel's most rich territory, Mayotte, serves as a significant entry point for illegal immigrants. Mayotte shares the same status as the departments of metropolitan France as one of France's 18 regions and one of its offshore departments. It is the most remote area of the European Union, and as a department of France located abroad, it is a member of the Eurozone.
Thousands of people marched on Thursday in Moroni protesting that the neighboring French island of Mayotte is part of Comoros. Earlier in March, the Indian Ocean island, which is an overseas French territory, was hit by a wave of social protests by its residents against insecurity and immigration from Comoros. French authorities expelled undocumented Comorians out of Mayotte, but Comoros retaliated by refusing to accept back the expelled citizens, insisting that Mayotte is its own sovereign territory. She says, "I am confident that Mayotte will return to its natural lap one day like today."
So guys, here you see where they are having marches and demonstrating. I think this is the retaliation from Macron because of how 3 to 4 countries in Africa already tell him to leave, come out, which is Burkina Faso, Mali, and a couple of other African countries. They don't want the French in the country. So Macron had went on an African tour to regain some form of control, but it didn't work. So now this is a retaliation for him because Mayotte is an African, it's on the continent of Africa. So Comoros is the one who said that Mayotte is theirs. So he's deporting all Cameroonians back to Comoros, and they're saying no. That's our place. You cannot deport someone from this. So he's basically deporting African from an African island. But not only that, watch this video where he actually take the gendarmes to go in and deport people from certain areas in Mayotte. Watch this video. Boom.
French President Emmanuel Macron sent heavily armed police units from France. These French police are now violently arresting and displacing refugees from Comoros in their informal settlements.
So guys, there you see where you see the gendarmes actually went in and started to Bolo. That'd be nice, that's barking. And he's sending the gendarmes to deport people, take people and actually deport them later, physically. And this is what caused the big protest. And it's all over the news right now where they're saying Macron is trying to deport Africans from Africa, which is part true because it is a French territory, even though it's an African island, but they're not fully independent. They are like semi-independent, so they still have to follow the rules and laws of France. So Comoros was saying, yes, but it's our island. You're just a colonizer, basically. He's trying to force them to accept certain things that they don't want to. Like, as I said, this is a retaliation from me in my mind, sorry about that. This is a retaliation in my mind from the French government because of the whole kickback and pushback they're getting from the African continent. So this is a way for them to kind of say that we still have power, but it's this is gonna backfire because again the citizens of Camarosa is already out demonstrating and say no, this won't happen, this cannot happen, and we're gonna push back and you cannot deport someone from their own place. Basically, that's what he's saying. So anyway, you gotta kind of look into it. You should be on the media somewhere. So you don't know. Thanks for watching. You don't know. It's the WSS Podcast. As always, tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace. One love. Boom.